Ahead on Q2, the flames. Large fires are burning across eastern Montana, with one growing to the second largest in the state. We'll have the details. Plus, snakes in the sun. It's like a scene out of Aladdin as rattlesnakes tango on Zimmerman Trail. We'll show you. And growing up.
The landscape could tell its story. I think this is what it would be doing.
The oldest museum in the state is now about to become 3 times bigger. We tell you why. The MTN 430 News starts right now. Good evening and thanks for joining us on this Thursday. I'm Andrea Lutz. Tonight, the Summer Springs fire burning in Treasure County near the Bighorn County line has erupted to the second largest in the state. The Treasure County Sheriff's Office says the flames have burned 2,800 acres. Multiple resources are fighting this fire from the ground and the air. But as of now, there's no evacuations in order. It's burning in heavy timber and grassland, with officials saying it has high spread potential. The cause of the fire is unknown. A fast-moving wildfire in Rosebud County is keeping crews busy. The Pony Creek fire east of Colstrip has burned more than 1,000 acres. Changing winds pushed flames into tough terrain, but crews built lines around 95% of it. It was sparked by lightning at around 11:45 last night. Both city and county teams responded quickly, and officials say burnout operations will continue for the next 2 days. So expect to see large smoke columns in the area. Statewide, 35 fires are now burning. 15 of them started in the last 24 hours. I'll take a look at this. A little too much fun in the sun. Viewer Ann Peacock posted these 2 snakes tangled up on Zimmerman Trail. Looks like even the wildlife is feeling the heat. Let's slither on over to our Jason Stiff for the latest on our hot forecast. Jason.
Yeah, those snakes doing a little dance there, enjoying the sunshine. The temperatures there were a little bit cooler today, but lots of warmth all over the region. Enough instability and moisture to spawn some showers and thunderstorms in south central and southwestern Montana. Not much happening in southeastern parts of the state yet. As you can see over the Absarokas and the Beartooth, some isolated showers and storms. Clouds pushing into parts of Carbon County and southwestern Yellowstone County, but not a great chance for lower elevation rain showers or thunderstorms just yet. Keep my eyes though on some other changes moving our way. A fairly breezy nighttime, but it's going to be quiet and mild. Morning sunshine, afternoon clouds, but likely dry for us on Friday, and a chance for some thunderstorms on Saturday. Our 7-day forecast coming up.
For the first time in 5 years, grandstands and an outdoor rodeo are calling Billings home. Governor Gianforte cut the ribbon on the arena, and the rodeo starts at 7 o'clock tonight for the first event hosted by the Nile. With an honor of a longtime Yellowstone County Commissioner, John Oslin, as a memorial to him. He, of course, died in June in a plane crash. Gianforte says the new $2.5 million arena will vault Billings into the future.
Rodeo is a huge attraction. It is our state sport. And having an arena like this is going to bring people to town, and that's a great economic driver.
The governor recently signed in a new law designating rodeo as the official state sport. A program that's helped thousands of Montanans get health coverage is now facing a major cutback after losing nearly all of its federal funding. The federal government cut funding for the Affordable Care Act Navigator program by 90%, saying it was too costly and ineffective. Cover Montana lost over $1 million in expected funds after failing to secure replacement grants. The group says it'll have to lay off staff in September, including those who help people apply for Medicaid and Marketplace coverage.
There's a lot of big shifts happening right now, right, at the federal and the state level with both healthcare.gov and Montana Medicaid. And so when changes happen, people have questions and they need help through that process. And so it is really unfortunate that this is happening now at a time when we know Montanans have a lot of questions.
Cover Montana will continue to answer phone calls, but they may not get to everyone, they say. There is additional information on their website to help people through the application process. President Donald Trump is preparing for a high-stakes meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin, with the war in Ukraine expected to dominate the agenda. The one-on-one talks will take place at a military base near Anchorage, Alaska. Willie James Inman has the latest.
President Trump says Russian President Vladimir Putin does not want to mess with him ahead of their face-to-face meeting Friday to discuss ending the war in Ukraine.
I think that President Putin would like to see a deal. I think if I weren't president, he would take over all of Ukraine.
The president once again stressed that the more important meeting will be one that includes Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky.
I think President Putin will make peace. I think President Zelensky will make peace. We'll see if they can get along.
When asked if he will offer Putin access to rare minerals in exchange for ending the conflict, President Trump said, "We're going to see what happens."
The two leaders will meet for the first time since 2019 at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson outside of Anchorage. But going in, many see the summit as a win for Putin.
For Putin it's his opportunity to try to strengthen that bond with President Trump.
Andrea Taylor is a former U.S. intelligence official who specialized in Russia.
I think to me this summit is first and foremost Putin's ploy to buy more time as he continues a major offensive in Ukraine's east and continues to pummel Ukrainian cities.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met with the British Prime Minister Thursday to discuss tomorrow's meeting. Ukraine is not part of the summit, but European leaders have urged President Trump to push for a full ceasefire before discussing exchanging any territory. Willie James Inman, CBS News, Anchorage, Alaska.
Starting tomorrow, Montana homeowners can apply for a state property tax rebate worth up to $400. Lawmakers approved a second round of these rebates this year as a part of wider tax reform. The rebate applies to your primary residence, and you'll need to provide names, social security numbers, and the amount you paid in property taxes, and your property's geocode, which is found on your tax bill. The application window opens tomorrow. It runs through October 1st. You can apply online at getmyrebate.mt.gov. The oldest museum in Montana is about to become 3 times larger. The Carter County Museum in Ekalaka received 2 life-changing grants this year, used to expand the museum by 15,000 square feet. Our Matt Carmack has the story in tonight's Out and About.
Out and About is sponsored by Hardin Chevrolet.
If you ever wanted to touch the horn of a real Triceratops, or if you've ever wanted to see just how big an actual T-Rex was, or maybe life on the frontier is more your style, well, they have it all here and more at the Carter County Museum in Ekalaka, Montana.
This is a real velociraptor. Woo!
Everybody that comes to the museum, they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this was here.
It may look tiny from the outside, but on the inside, it's like another world.
If a landscape could tell its story, I think this is what it would be doing.
Inside the Carter County Museum, artifacts from recent Montana history and ancient Montana history.
Greatest gunfights in the Old West took place right near here, El Zeta, so it has a great cowboy history, right along with the dinosaurs.
Ekalaka is really well known for being the contact point between the dinosaurs when they went extinct and that recovery period afterward.
Perhaps the Carter County Museum is best known for its dino exhibit with fossils from the Jurassic, Triassic, and Cretaceous period.
It's kind of nice to come here, see the specimens, and enjoy just celebrating dinosaurs.
There's all kinds of really fun fossils to come check out here, and that's just this fossil room.
Believe it or not, this room only holds 1/8 of the museum's fossil collection.
Part of our expansion campaign is that we're going to triple the size of the museum to 15,000 square feet. And that's going to give us the ability to put a lot more of our dinosaurs and our cultural collections on display.
$400,000 in grants from the Bank of Baker and the state of Montana Historical Preservation will allow all of these fossils to be on display in the museum.
If you keep dinosaurs here local, we can all enjoy them. People will come in from far away to enjoy them.
Hopefully evolving the visitation experience of all history lovers.
Volumes. It's everything you can want in history, from the dinosaur to modern man.
And dinosaur enthusiasts into an unforgettable encounter.
It's small, but it has right here this beautiful museum, and it has dinosaurs. Of course, it also celebrates a lot of the other history of the area.
In Ekalaka, Matt Carmack, MTN News.
Still to come on the MTN 430 News on Q2. On the farm, aspiring farmers in Fergus County are digging into meaningful work, planting seeds of independence. We'll explain in tonight's Montana Ag Report, but first, a calm day outside. What does the weekend look like? Jason has the full 7-day forecast after this.